It's BNF Podcast, man. We back with another great episode. I got my nigga Sim with me. You know the vibes.
You know what time it is. 508 in the building.
We got a special show today. I want to give a special shout out. I want to give positive vibes to my brother. He's in DR, got into a bad car accident. This episode's for him. We're going to dedicate this episode to him. So, we're going to send this energy. Hopefully it reaches him. Great vibes and
prayers in the air.
Prayers in the air. We love you and we know you're going to pull through.
No, girl, this is serious though.
This girl doesn't stop.
I'm sure he won't try to laugh. He won't try to laugh and be happy.
Yeah, of course. But we're going to send our prayers to him. And once he wake up, I'm gonna send Blue Jasmine to him. So you already know the vibes, as I should.
We might as well send her now.
Revival.
If he in that situation, we need to get.
He's good. God's the greatest.
I don't know if I'm gonna take care of him.
But we got a special episode. I was upset about a couple of things. They didn't nominate us on New England hip hop platform, podcasts, and other hip hop platforms or whatever like that.
A bunch of bullshit, if you ask me.
Boston Hip Hop Award didn't nominate us. I felt like we should have got nominated. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not win. I don't care about awards, but niggas want to be.
Leonardo DiCaprio never even won an award for the Titanic, so I put us on the same level. We like Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm not. Yeah, I like that. It took Denzel a while to, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we so raw and we so for the streets. They might not want to nominate. We like NWA of this shit.
For the streets, not for the neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying? So
for the streets,
and for the culture.
Try again next year.
Next year, yeah. But we don't care about awards. We just want to be acknowledged. Yeah, the recognition. We don't care about winning, but come on.
The nominee?
Come on.
I think you gotta pay somebody probably.
We ain't playing that.
You always gotta pay somebody for something.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll keep doing what we doing. So we got a great episode. I'm gonna introduce a female who's very controversial, very strong-minded, strong female. I had a girl before who's one of her. She used to do OnlyFans and all that. I called her kinda. I called her the Rosa Parks of quarantine. Today, Blue Jasmine, I'm gonna call you Harriet Tubman. Because I feel like your message to women, you out here freeing women, you out here giving women a freedom trail.
Well, I'm honored that you putting me next to Harriet Tubman. Because Harriet Tubman, she done did some things.
And Harriet Tubman wasn't fucking.
She wasn't fucking.
She wasn't fucking to get her way. She ain't fuck no white man to be free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep that cookie to yourself.
So,
right.
you want that type of vibe.
Nah, I'm kidding.
So we got Blue Jasmine with us. Thank you for coming on the show. I didn't think you would show up because it's BNF broke nigga frontin'. I know broke niggas give you COVID and give you allergies and.
You ain't even attracted.
But somebody around here got money because somebody done sent me a little coin. I don't know who it is.
Somebody,
I don't know.
Hopefully you don't get no fraud alert. You know what I'm saying? Hope you don't get no fraud alert and all that. Hopefully you already took that money out. The dread is over. You know what I'm saying? But
can you connect me to the peace guy?
I will.
Thank you.
I got you. But I'm happy you came here, and we appreciate you. It's gonna be a great episode, man. So tell us about you. Tell us where you from.
I'm from New York, the Bronx. I don't know what y'all want to know about me.
What part of the Bronx?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. But yeah, I live there.
You ever came to Boston before? This is your first time here?
Never. This is my first time in Boston. Word. It was a 4-hour drive.
When you was driving, did you smell brokenness in the air or
No, but when we pulled up, I was like, this the ghetto.
This is the hood.
This the ghetto. Because it looked like PA a little bit, the ghetto or the PA. So I was like,
did you feel unsafe?
What's the PA?
Pennsylvania. So I was like, this look kind of similar. It gave me similar vibes. Did I feel unsafe for a moment? I was like, what if they sent me that money to line me? You know what I mean? But then I saw your red sweater, I saw the background. I was like, oh no, this the place.
Seen the puffing cream.
This the place. I was
my
like,
brand.
We say.
Just to let you know.
I googled you. We're not lying to you, girl. It's not $1 million on the table. We're not lying to you.
But how was the drive for y'all?
It was long. It was 4 hours.
I'm happy you showed up.
You gonna have to come to New York next time.
I'm there. As long as it's not gonna cost me, I'm there.
Yeah.
You're very controversial.
Why so?
The things you say, make a lot of, I don't want to say they're crazy statements, because some of the stuff you say, it's happening. You know, niggas out here taking care of women and doing a lot of things. But before we get into all that, I want to know more about your past relationships and, you know, how you grew up and stuff like that.
My past relationships, like with what? With men?
With men. Before that, did you grow up in a 2-parent household?
No, I didn't. Like, no. So my mother had me young. I was born to teenage parent. Like, my parents was young.
Were they from America? Were you born in the US?
So my father was from the Bronx. Mom was from Brooklyn.
Okay. And working folks, or? So
my mother's educated. My mother always worked or whatever. My father was different. But my mother at 18, she was 18. So I'm talking about as she grew up. But she had me at 17, 18. My father was 21. My father was in the streets.
Okay. So, your parents stayed together for a long period of time, or did they separate?
No, so when I was born, my father was went to jail, and so my mom held him down, but
shout out to your mom, Dukes, because there's a lot of women out here that's not holding it down.
Yeah. So she held him down or whatever, but
especially to hold him down to the point where I want my daughter to have a bond.
Right. But they wasn't together. But my mother got married when I was 6. My father got married when I was 4, and they've been married ever since. So they still with their partners that they got married with when I was young. So I had a 4-parent kind of household, so to say.
Any siblings?
No, not for a long time.
Okay. So you grew up in kind of a broken home, but not really, because your mother got married and stuff like that?
I ended up eventually going to foster care and I don't know, you saw the video. Okay. I ended up going to foster care.
Yeah, we did see the video because one of my biggest things was when you said you got it out the mud, right? And I think we probably have different definitions of how we got it out the mud. As you kept speaking, and I watched the interview with you and No Jumper, and how you
shout out to Adam.
And how you said like your dad had different trap houses. He was doing his 1-2. I just feel like, and then you said how like he kind of like financially was with you until you went to college. And did you graduated college?
I did.
Okay.
So in school, I was always very, like, I skipped 4th grade. School was always common sense to me. Like, it was always easy. It was boring. Like, I talked a lot. I behaved bad in school, but my work was always A1, and I finished first. And it was just like, this is easy. I have photogenic memory. Like, when I was young. That shit is gone.
That's dope.
So, but I remember just having to look at the book, read it real quick, and on the test, just remembering, like, photogenically everything. So I did that. By 16, because I had a kid at 15. By 16, I already took my GED.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I don't really like to publicize, but I already had my GED by the time I was 16. I was in college by 17, only because I felt like that was the right thing to do, because at the same time, I was still a mother. I was in it. Yeah, like I was still in a gang.
I was still looking at you like, this chick talking about she got it out the mud, and she's talking about her daddy was a crack dealer, just like how you went on with No Jumper, and he's like, a lot of crack dealers I knew, their pops was up. Like,
but it's like
I'm dealing with an alcoholic father who don't want to give me shit.
So my father had crack houses and everything, but that was short lived. That wasn't like my whole life, you know what I mean? He went to jail. And he went to jail, and then when he came home, he ain't do none of that no more. So by the time I was 17, I was in college, but I was still in gangs. My boyfriends were still drug dealers. I was still, you know what I mean? In school,
did you pay for college yourself?
Nah, I got like all the free shit because I was on welfare.
So you just grew up getting free shit since school.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, once you said get it out the mud, I was like, I need to see what this chick is saying, because get it out the mud.
Girl, I done been through everything you could imagine twice.
And respectfully, that's why I asked you. I was like, I need to see what she says when get out the mud, because I feel like in these other interviews, they didn't really give you a platform to speak about your story. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're going to these platforms, it's like, damn, I kind of gotta say something, but I want to give you the platform to let people know, like, nigga, I really got it out the mud. Like, my parents, granted, they could have been great parents, but nigga, I still had to get my own money and build my own, my own persona, who I am.
Yeah.
And your father, right? How's your relationship? How was your? your relationship with your father?
I would say like my father, we're cool. And we've been like, I'm cool with my dad. Like I could tell my dad anything and he's non-judgmental. Like, you know what I mean? But we don't have like a close relationship. We're not connected always. You know what I mean? But I could call my dad and tell him anything. He's never gonna judge me.
You guys have
like,
mental stability.
Yeah, like, and I just feel like I could tell him anything. Like anything.
That's dope. I'm kind of the same with my dad. I can't really stand that nigga.
No, I love my dad. He's a good guy.
He's a good nigga, but nigga, you ain't bringing really anything in at this point.
So, relationships. So, when you was in college and you're living this wild lifestyle, are you in relationships at this point in time? Are you involved with somebody?
When?
Like during your college years and teen years?
So when I did college, I did most of it online because I don't really like.
Oh, you went to the easy school.
I don't really like to talk.
Don't tell me you was on those commercial. Not
is that easy though?
No. I went.
What's that commercial that used to come on? What school was that?
I went to SUNY Purchase.
Get connected for free. I don't think it was that.
No. I went to BMCC initially when I was 17. I did one semester. I did WAC or whatever. But I did finish school by the time I was 21. But I went to SUNY Purchase because I dated a drug dealer who lived in Rye, New York, which is a very well-off neighborhood. And he paid, while I went to school, he paid all the bills and did everything.
Because of your father, you think this is why you was attracted to this type of man?
I never really saw my father like as a hustling man. I never knew that side of him. But I do think because my father financially took care of me my whole life, even though I had a card and my money was always there, you know what I mean? It was court ordered till 21, so that's why he did it. But it was always there. That's why I think that I expect a man to take care of me financially because my father always did, you know what I mean?
So when you get into these relationships, is that your expectation for a man to financially take care of you because that's how your father was?
I think I'm very fair with what I expect from a man. Like, I think that like if we have a household together, a man should pay 70% of the bills and a woman should pay 30%. You know what I mean? I feel like.
Did you make this chart yourself?
No, I feel like that's fair. Like, I feel like that's.
Why though? Because this is what we're gonna do.
Because I feel like rent is a man's bill to pay.
But why we gotta pay rent if we got?
Nigga, you're not a man. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait.
But mortgage and rent.
Find out Sin got a dick.
I feel like that's a man. I feel like that's a man's bill. Rent is a man's bill. Mortgage, whatever. I feel like that's a man's bill to pay. And
what is your? Yeah, go ahead.
Should pay like utilities, cable, cell phone bill.
I can pay a cable bill. So that's my lane right there.
But you see where you're fucking up right now is because I feel like everybody watches your other interviews and they don't see this side of you.
That's what I was telling him. They don't, because if you watch, I don't know, like they don't ask me certain things that let me say.
So you're down to pay.
So I was watching your interviews today and I'm just like, I cannot get up with this girl. This is not gonna work. Like I'm gonna go to this interview like we're just out. But now that I'm listening to you, I'm like, damn, she got a hot. Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
So you're down to pay bills.
Like the small bill, the women bills. That's what I call it.
So if a man is paying the mortgage,
I ain't gonna lie.
If a man is paying the mortgage and he's paying the rent, you don't mind paying the cable bill, the utility bills. You don't mind doing some groceries.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you don't mind that,
right?
And you're gonna suck dick too.
That's my man.
I'm just gotta make sure.
That's my man. That ain't the trick.
Right.
So I think that's fair though. That's pretty balanced, even as a.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to a relationship, it's not like I'm a gold digger in my relationship. All my niggas get money because why wouldn't I want an ambitious, smart man that know how to catch fish? You know what I mean?
I thought you felt like what was promoted, what I seen, was more of a nigga gotta pay everything. A nigga gotta, take care of me. A nigga gotta shelter me and do this and that.
I don't know if y'all saw the full video, the full first clip that went viral. Did y'all see that full clip?
With your ex-boyfriend.
Right.
That took care of you for two to 3 years.
Umpteen years.
Yeah,
Let's just say umpteen.
Right. So initially, just like every man that I'm ever with, like while I'm with them, they elevate, right? Okay. When I leave them, I don't know, it goes downhill. But when I'm with them, they elevate. And so this man,
that shit, Harriet.
When I was 20, when I was about 23, 24 years old, I had got him a $50,000 loan. and so that helped him build his business. Initially, he ain't get.
Was that's not a PPP? That wasn't a PPP.
I can't even.
No,
this is before PPP.
Ago, right?
So you really needed your real name. You really needed your real name and everything for this one. This is not no PPP.
I finessed it.
Oh, you still finessed it. You was ahead of the game.
Yeah. So basically, I went to I finessed it so that it was a barter situation where the guy ended up spending $50,000 to renovate the whole space, but then he got to use the space. You get it? But I finessed the deal. Like I took to the guy, act like it was my space. I did everything so that happened. So basically, the man then had a thriving business, and I wasn't getting nothing, and I wasn't expecting nothing. I wasn't thinking nothing. To me, it was like I helped him out. You know what I mean? And towards the end of our relationship, he just got me a crib, like got me a car. You know what I mean? And
so he kind of paid you back.
No, yeah, that's how I feel. And he feel like that. He feel like, like whatever I want, he got me. You know what I mean? As any man that if a woman helps you.
So pretty much, you was in a relationship. You help your man, get into a good situation. He thrived.
I mean, he was already in a very good situation. But I just helped build one space.
And he thrived off it. And your relationship is pretty much over. And he made sure you was situated after that. Pretty much. Yeah,
we remained friends. And then he just, whatever I need or wanted, he got it to me. And the thing was, they then asked you questions on certain places, like, so what if he would have kicked you out? And that just makes you defensive, like, well, he's not kicking me out because ain't nobody gonna kick me out. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm gonna say. What I disagreed with you on that is because I done been in situations where niggas is paying for shit. Like, it not even on no shit where I gotta give a nigga anything, but maybe it's my pride. But once a nigga tell me, oh, I paid for this is under my name, nigga, I'm out.
And it's my pride that I'm going to say, now you're going to have to figure it out then, because no one told you to pay for it.
But once again...
so it's 2 levels of pride. So to me, it's like you trying to...
Said, if a nigga come through with that drill talking about zzz, you out of here. Like,
but
where does the pride go?
I feel like then I'm gonna be fighting him. Like,
but I feel like your situation. Hold on. But I feel like your situation is circumstantial though, because you had a relationship with this person. This is not like a finesse type of situation. So that's why, like, when you hear it, when I seen it online and stuff like that, it made you sound like a crazy chick, entitled chick, but.
No loyalty, nothing, like
this is what you do with every nigga, but it's kind of like you was already in this relationship for a period of time, and you helped him out, and he looked out, and that's what it was. But this is not something that you do. Like your expectation is every nigga's supposed to put me in a car. It's supposed to
I do feel like that though. I do still feel like if I'm giving I feel like my man should put me in a car. Like,
but if the relationship, but if the relationship is over,
so if you got me a car while we're together and the lease is not up, you're not snatching it. Like, you're gonna have to catch me.
Why not?
Because no one told you to.
I'm not gonna catch you. Call me a rat. I'm calling the police. My car is stolen.
I don't care how you get it back.
But I'm getting it back.
I'm not giving it.
You don't have to.
So you gotta get dragged.
It's under my name. That's the part I don't respect.
But I guess it's gonna happen because you're not sunning me out of shit that you bought me just because.
But I am sunning you because I'm your father and I bought you it.
No, and I'm gonna show my dad that he got a bad child because you're not gonna take my shit. Like,
see, but that's as a man, right? That's where you kind of lose me because I feel like
as a man, you should, if you already took that lease out, you took it potentially thinking that
no. It's a lease. No. It's a lease though. So a lease to me is temporary. Sometimes it's a 6-month lease. Sometimes it's a 12-month lease. So we gotta reevaluate. Hold on. We gotta reevaluate because sometimes girls get comfortable in relationships. The first year she's sucking dick. She's doing the whole grab. The second year she don't want to suck dick no more. So we gotta reevaluate things every year. You know what I'm saying? So year 1, you probably deserve that. Year 2, I'm gonna put your ass in a Toyota, or you going back to Uber.
You're not my boyfriend no more. You're not my boyfriend no more.
Which is fine.
You can take your car, nigga. I gotta.
But that's the thing. She's not even trying to give the car back. I gotta go out there and call the cops and be out of control. But that's why it's a lease and it's always under my name. It's not like if I put it under your name and I bought you if I put it under my name and I bought you a car, then it's yours. But It's 2021. We can't move like that. I'm gonna lease it, and we're gonna see how this go. And that's it.
Cause I want to see you look good. You my bitch. Like, let's make it work.
But it shouldn't be entitlement, like it's
Blue
over, and you feel like you should still be living this lifestyle, and you're not with me no more. That makes no sense.
I feel like from one day to the next, you're not doing that just because we break up from one day to the next. Like, you're not taking me out of this space. Like, that's
so you're gonna be out here.
I don't even feel like a
with
man
other
would,
niggas driving my car.
I don't even feel like a man would do that. You know what I mean? I don't even feel like I don't know. I feel like that's bitch. Like, you're a bitch if you take. If you like, my friend was in a situation where her man got her car, her AP, everything. Nigga took back her AP, her necklace with her name. Like, what are you doing with that? Like, what are you doing?
You're not my bitch anymore. I'm gonna give it to the next person.
So it was conditional. Like, these, if
that's
your
corny.
love and everything is conditional,
I feel like that's
get it.
Listen,
that's corny.
Listen, this is where you're getting it fucked up. You're fucking up financials with real love. There's no real love when it comes to financials.
That's not true, because some people's love language.
Thinks he loves you because you look good in whichever you're doing for him.
But some people's love language is getting gifts or giving things.
Is like.
But I feel like
that's not true, because my love language, I'm a giver too. I trick on my nigga. My man could have anything he want, anything he need. The moment he say, I need this.
Keyword, your man.
Exactly.
But these other bozos that's giving you their cars and their apartments and they don't want nothing in return, those are bozos. You don't love them.
How that's a bozo?
You don't
I don't feel
them,
like that's a bozo.
You love
Sometimes
them?
I love what they do for me. I appreciate it. I mean, as a friend, potentially, most times, yes.
I feel like this, right?
Am I romantically or passionately in love with them? No.
So when they
but am I appreciative of anybody, a woman, a man, whoever the fuck
it's a finesse
helps or assists?
I don't appreciate. Yo, when I finesse a fiend, I don't appreciate shit. I don't appreciate the money. I don't appreciate them. Nigga, you're a zing.
Okay, so let's say
moving on with my life.
So let's say I got a lot of bread, because I feel like in the space, if I was to have a lot of money, I would help people out, girls, guys, like the same thing that tricks do for women when they
because you have money now, and I saw you say you doing a lot of underground shit. You've been doing a lot of shit, and I respect you for that, because you.
But I'm saying, if I was in a position and you came to me like, oh, like, I know you in a different space than I, hypothetically speaking, and I got it, and I'm gonna get you a crib and pay for the year. Like, I'm a bozo for that, for looking out.
No, he's the bozo. I don't.
But why would he be a bozo?
Hold on. Let me tell you this.
He has resources.
Hold on. Let me say this. Right.
Wants to assist.
Two things. I'm gonna say. Hold on. Two things. Right. I agree with you on this. If a man buys you something, like your homegirl got the Rolly AP, he took it back, that's broke nigga shit. Because if I buy you something, you can have that. It is what it is. It's not lease. It like, that's a loss. That comes with the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas done bought bitches shit.
What's the difference between jewelry bag or a lease?
No, because lease is temporary. It's something. Hold on. It's something that is temporary. So even if I put you in an apartment and we're together, once the lease is over, you go your way, I go my way. That's just what it is. But if I buy you something without no return date, you can keep that. Like, I'm not.
But once the lease is over, that's what we talk about.
Yeah,
right?
Well, so if it's something that's rented, now if I'm renting you jewels, like, bitch, I need that back. You know what I'm saying? But if I pay cash for it, and you can have that. If I bought you a Chanel bag, whatever the case may be, you can keep that. That's part of the game. Any nigga that runs down on you and takes that back from you, he's a broke nigga. I feel like that makes him look bad. You know what I'm saying? So not everything I buy, somebody that used to be in a relationship, I want that back. It is what it is. But I feel like it's the entitlement issue that I have an issue with, because I feel like females date certain niggas and they start feeling entitled because he got money, and I feel like I should have this, and I shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't have to pay my own bills. Like, this nigga, like, it ruins the whole relationship. And I agree with her. Like, where's the love? I feel like the human emotion is gone.
I mean, I just feel like you probably not the type of nigga to, you know, have that love language of giving or getting.
And that's just.
I'll have no problem with giving, but what are you giving back? That's the question.
What you mean?
So if I'm giving you all of these things, these material things, right?
I mean, to everybody, and you may have different needs than the next person. You know what I mean?
So you're saying to each his own. To
each his own. Yeah, I feel like women know how to like whatever man or woman chooses, we're naturally gonna, you know, whatever they need, we're gonna fill it in. You know what I mean? That's just a woman kind of trait.
And you could judge me for this because I don't give a fuck. Me personally, any nigga I get with, I'm such a boss ass bitch, and I'm not talking about financially, but just spiritually, emotionally, and everything I do. I'm such a real bitch. Any nigga I meet is gonna fuck with me regardless, and I'm gonna fuck with him regardless. I do give a fuck about finances, but I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, these are your words. Oh, he's in the club, he's spending the money. That turns me on. Nah.
Yeah, that turns like. So I've gone to the.
But
so
if
that's
I walk
I was
in the
talking
club
about a
and I
situation.
see a fly nigga and he got some nice hazel eyes and he might be spending money, I'ma still. That's our point. Like, you don't go for love, you go straight for bread.
Not straight for bread, because not every nigga that has money can have access to me. I'm still very choosy at who energetically I like, or
so
you know what I mean.
Even
we wanted to put that out there.
Are you even into physical attraction? Are you even into physical attraction, or your attraction is just based on money?
What is your physical attraction? That's what
I don't think I don't like you how you see
hazel eyes, brown eyes.
You see a guy with a hazel eyes, and I don't like very cute guys. Like, I don't like a man who can match up, like, you know, you're like a girl. Like, I don't like, you know what I mean? I like a boss nigga that, you know.
So your attraction is not based.
I never dated a fat guy though.
So your attraction is more based on it's not based on looks.
No.
It's more based on
persona, energy, your confidence,
money.
how you move. I mean, I feel
Have you ever been finessed before?
You know what I feel? No, wait, hold up. No. I feel like men with money move with the most confidence. You know what I mean? So maybe. Well,
there's some broke niggas out here who be moving with confidence.
That's true. Yeah. They do. They do. So, but not as much. You know, I feel like you could.
I met some broke niggas that got more confidence with niggas than money.
And I'm not even talking.
Have you been finessed before?
No, I've never been finessed.
Have you finessed or been finessed?
Nah, I never been
finessed. A broke
finessed.
nigga never fucked you?
No.
You sure?
I'm not talking about.
Because she's from New York. I can't.
But I'm not talking about. I'm not even talking about. Like, it's just like a certain aura, like, you know what I mean? Like, they just comfortable in their skin. It's not even like he's showing out, or you know what I mean?
Understand.
Like,
I understand the energy.
They could be laid
Jamaican nigga from Atlanta, and he looked broke as fuck.
No.
He broke as fuck. But that nigga live in Midtown Atlanta, in one of the top floors in Atlanta.
And I'm not even saying how they look. I'm saying how they carry
that nigga's
each
ugly
other.
as fuck. Ugly as fuck, fat as fuck. Just not even fat as fuck. Just ugly as fuck. Just be sitting there like, yo, baby girl, you see this bitch? She think I'm ugly.
Hold on, but you're saying he's broke?
He's not broke, but he looks broke.
I'm not saying looks. It's like, it's not even how they dress. Like, it's how, you know.
But this is my thing, right? As a dude, right? I'm not a female, but even as a dude, I got finessed by certain niggas that I thought was that nigga. And I'd be like, wow, look at this dude. Like, he's moving around. He's doing this thing. And then you end up going to the club with him. Pockets light. You know what I'm saying? You end up doing certain things with him. Hold on. You end up doing certain things with him. And you're like, this is not the guy I thought he was. And I'm a dude. And I'm getting finessed by other niggas thinking like they're that guy. You know what I'm saying? So you being a female who's looking at these type of dudes, and sometimes I know you like to smell if there's money there. Sometimes your nose probably didn't work correctly. There's no way you didn't get finessed by a broke nigga, because they are talented. Very, very talented.
Yeah, I know a lot about them here.
Especially after the pandemic.
This broke nigga friend.
After the pandemic.
I was inside during the pandemic,
You know how
but there
many
was a lot of money.
watches I saw?
There was a lot of money outside.
You know how
There
many
was,
niggas I
but it
saw?
didn't
I was
last.
inside, though.
It wasn't long-term money though, so a lot of girls got finesse. Like, you're a
But
finesse.
a lot of girls got the bag in the club too.
They did.
But one thing I'm gonna tell you, Blue, is that, and you mind if I call you Blue?
Yeah.
Blue is, you have a platform to talk to a lot of females right now. And like I said, I watched your interviews and shit like that. But the city girl, pretty girl shit, because I feel like I'm a very pretty girl. Like, and sometimes you didn't speak to me in your interviews. I watch your interviews, I'm like, you're not really speaking to me, bro.
What you mean?
I wouldn't sit here and just judge a man off of being in the strip club. A man throwing money in the strip club doesn't turn me on. You know what turns me on? A man really sitting here in some type of business shit like, yo, babe.
But just because a man does one thing doesn't mean he can't be diverse in both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me,
my whole thing with you is
just for me that
pick some of the shit you say.
For me, what I was saying was
some of the shit you say.
For me, but a
really
lot of girls agree with me though.
But I feel hold on.
Guess who's agreeing with you?
Hold on.
Females my age. Mm-hmm. But you gotta remember, YouTube is very big. Mm-hmm. And granted, you can't control what everybody lets their kids see.
But we can't. That's what we can't do though. She still has an audience. There's a lot of girls. What works for you? Hold on. Hold on, but there's the city girls and all that. That shit really exists out here. It's a different. I'm a dude, so we can't. Hold on. So we can't knock her for reaching a certain audience. Hold on. But we can't. Hold on. But we can't act like her ideal. I can't even speak right. I was trying to say like some spicy shit, but we can't say that her ideas and stuff like that and the way she is,
they're realistic.
They're realistic because that's really out there, and there's really niggas out here that are really simps.
But why is that called a simp? That's what I don't get.
They have a mental disorder. Hold on. I call them like there's certain men out here with a mental disorder.
I just feel like the new type of man is just not stepping up to the plate. Like it's just you're not doing it. You're not doing it. Like
explain yourself. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Back in the day, I mean, granted, women was in the house, but a man never had a what? So imagine now. So if back in the day it was like that, right now women should just be getting more than that. You get it? Because back in the day, like it was like the men paid the rent, you know what I mean, and the women were able to stay in their femininity, and that's what I promote too.
And back then, women wasn't accepting DMs, and women wasn't liking other niggas' pictures. A different climate now. You have more access to different niggas.
It's true, but
Drake, you can speak to Drake. Listen.
That depends on the woman. That depends on the woman that you're with. Like,
not back in those. Hold on, not back in those times though. Back in those times, hold on. A female. If I was in a relationship back in the 80s, early 90s, right? Tupac is like popping back then. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. My bitch can't fuck Tupac. It's not that accessible. It's not that accessible now. There's so much competition.
But if your bitch was meant to fuck Tupac, he would have went in her vicinity and she would have fucked him.
Touché.
But hold on, you're missing the point though. I'm saying right now, a different climate. Women are more accessible to these type of men.
It also depends on the woman that you're with. You know how many DMs I get? I blue check niggas. I look up their net worth. I be curious, but
see, you're already doing too much.
I be curious. You're
already doing too much.
When I'm in a relationship,
it's like you're playing with yourself. You're already doing too much.
I'm just curious because when I'm in a relationship, I be curious. Right? I'm just curious. How much this nigga make real quick?
It don't mean I'm gonna pursue this nigga.
Yeah, and then I leave him there.
But I don't get the idea of even looking though.
Nigga, you would look. If a nigga, if a
I'm
come
a man.
On.
Listen.
So you can look and I can't?
Listen, hold on. I'm not. See,
we
that's the difference. Hold on.
Let me
tell you this.
Who the fuck is you? How much money you making? Like,
listen. If I speak to a girl on DM, I'm not worried about how much money she got.
But if a basketball player hits you up in your DM, you're gonna be like, oh, more than the girls, and you probably gonna look up how much you make.
If a WNBA player.
We talking about a man.
I'm talking about a female. Let's say it's a W.
No. I'm talking about if a man who's known, because WNBA, who the fuck really care about them? Respectfully, who cares about them? But if
I'm not checking, I don't care about that. But that's the difference between men and female. There's a lot of things that y'all check for, we not checking for.
Exactly.
Because we don't need. We're not looking for. Listen, I'm saying this.
We're
not. I understand that. But if I'm with a female and she gets a blue, she gets a blue check DM, and let's say she doesn't reply to him, but she's looking at his net worth, you might as well reply.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
That makes sense. You're already.
Hold on.
To me. Hold on. Hold on.
Don't hurt you.
For me, you're already violated.
That's not even violating.
You're already premeditating. You're premeditating a fuck. You're premeditating a fuck.
How are you?
In my head.
No.
You're premeditating a fuck.
That doesn't even equal that. It's just for you, probably for men, because they over sexualize everything, which is the reason why everyone thinks, how could this girl get things without fucking? Because men over sexualize.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I still wonder that.
Because so let me ask. So what does that do for you? What does
I've gotten shit without fucking, but I haven't sit here and have a nigga pay for my rent after we're done.
Oh, but did you get him a $50,000? Have you ever got a man $50,000?
Yes.
Oh, if that man's not taking care of you, girl, you got the wrong man. $50,000.
He's taking care of me, but when push comes to shove, it's like when we done, we done. Like you doing something special to have something that when you're done, you're done. That's we done true. Our business. I gave you what you gave me. You gave me what I got. That's why we want to know, like,
the real
what's
question
the voodoo on that pussy, sis?
Yeah, what is your...
I know how to do
that. I really feel like...
I suck dick. I get nutted on my face. Like, what's going on?
You don't have what she had. Her pussy belongs in a glass box, it seems like.
At this point.
In a museum, visual exhibit. The way you talk about the stuff that you're getting.
It's warm right here.
But access that you get.
But you know what it is? When you give the pussy, you less like... It's like... It's a mental thing with men. Men are naturally... like they want to chase something, you know what I mean? They don't want to feel like, so it's like when you give the pussy up, it's boring now. Like I know what that pussy feel like. When I want it, I know you're gonna give it. You get what I mean? So I just feel like it's
not to cut you off.
Think so.
So you're pretty much running a Ponzi scheme with your pussy.
Yeah.
You stupid.
That's what you're doing. It's a Ponzi scheme.
I don't know. You know anybody want to sign up?
Your pussy belongs on American Greed.
You know anybody want to sign up?
For real, your pussy belongs on American Greed. For real, it's a pyramid scheme. Your pussy is a pyramid scheme.
Put your pyramid scheme.
Like this is crazy.
You gotta get up here.
It shouldn't be that difficult. Like it's like you play a game. You might be like a low key, kind of like it's kind of like
me Kama Sutra.
Nah, I'm thinking more like psychopath vibes to me. Like because this is why I say because it's like but she enjoys this. This is a game to her. She loves this cat and mouse game. She loves the niggas chasing her, knowing that she's not gonna fuck them, and she wants them to spend their money. How much can I get out this nigga? How much can I get out this nigga? Look at this nigga. And he know he ain't gonna fuck me. You probably get off like that.
I feel like this is the humble podcast.
Do you get off? Does that make you wet?
I feel like this is the humble podcast for her. She gotta get her edge out. Like, Jasmine Blue does have a hot. Jasmine Blue does want love.
That's her rush, bro. That's her perks. That's your dope.
Don't judge Jasmine.
It is.
Yes,
it is. You finessing niggas without a mask, without a gun, without your pussy. You're able to get stuff from men without fucking them, and I think that's how you get off, knowing that.
But why do you think that a woman? I just feel like maybe you haven't experienced. Obviously, you haven't experienced it. Number one, and number two, you probably never like no one has ever made you want to do that for them. And maybe in time,
do what?
Take care of them. Take care of them. Look out for them. Show them love.
I'm a Capricorn. You're a Capricorn, so I have no problem with taking care of people that I care about. That's one thing about me. I'm not cheap. You need me, I'm gonna give it to you. I don't want to feel finessed. You know what I'm saying?
But you won't feel finesse.
But Blue Jasmine, if you want my money, you're gonna have to at least jerk me off or something. You have to do something. You have to sell it to me. You don't make me feel.
You ain't getting on my apartment. I'm very Cape Verdean. You out of here.
It's gonna be hard for you to finesse me like that. You're gonna have to show me something. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't want to have sex with me, you're gonna have to at least maybe jerk me off. You know, show me a little something.
Lick the tip.
Something.
But you see how you guys are so over. Like, it's men that link money with sex automatically.
I think it's me too.
Like, but you're very masculine.
Yeah.
Compared to a feminine woman.
Yeah.
So I would see how you would think that way.
Yeah, I ain't jacking that.
But you know, like, why does that have to equal one another? Like, when a man goes gambling or when he goes drinking, the liquor bottle's not
so this is where you're fucking me up. At the end of the day,
you're not getting. And
it's a high.
And the men that cater and take care of women, they're not simps. That's what they're addicted to. That's what they like. You like gambling. You like to spend your money where you're not getting when he give you money. You're not getting your dick sucked by them cards or the card player if you win.
But there's
so why are you wasting your money?
But there's
why are you losing?
Hold on, let me say this though. There's a possibility of me making money.
All right,
there's a possibility. I have a better chance. Hold on.
That same possibility.
Hold on. Blue Jasmine, my odds are better going to the casino, right? And spending $20,000 and I have a better chance of making money and getting return on my $20,000 versus spending $20,000 on your ass, and you're just gonna look at me, and then you're just gonna look at me.
But that's your personal opinion.
No. I'm gonna spend $20,000 on you, and you're gonna look at me and say that's it.
But at the end of the day, you spend $20,000 on what? If it's not me, what else is it?
Something I'm gonna get a return on.
And when you gamble, you always get a return.
Not all, but I know.
Right,
but
so
I know
the same exact thing.
I know what's on the other side of the door.
You're just addicted to something else.
With you, I know I'm not getting anything.
You just addicted to something else. You addicted to something.
Right, let's move along from that, right? So, I just want to talk about labels. And you feel like there's an issue with men labeling guys simps, suckers, or whatever the case may be, right? Mm-hmm. These people exist in your world. I'm not mad at what you do. The game is the game. If you can finesse a nigga, if the nigga's gonna give it up, take it from him. I'm all about that. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? But for you to feel like we can't label these dudes, that's who they are.
Yeah, but I just feel like
I feel like those are the guys that you pursue.
I feel like it's weird that there's like a community of men who talk about like other men, you know what I mean, who have money and how they spend their money. Like I just don't see why men would get together and be upset at another man's pockets. You know what I mean? It's definitely a community. It's like a community of toxic alpha males who, you know, they kind of like down.
You're calling them haters pretty much.
They're big haters. Meanwhile, they're more alpha than you. They get money and they help women. They spend women.
You know why I believe that they're mad? They feel like niggas like that is fucking up the game.
Because y'all want it for what? Y'all want it for nothing, and women are tired of getting y'all for nothing because most of y'all are trash. And y'all heard niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. You know what I mean?
A lot of us are not getting anybody for anything. A lot of females really just want to build with a nigga. But
does the nigga want to build with you?
But that's up to me to figure that out.
But most times out of not, the nigga's not. You know what I mean?
I should have never even slept with you if you was never even giving me those vibes. Period. If you come in looking for money, that's what you're gonna get.
I mean, building something, and I feel like building something, and I don't know. I just don't see it.
That nigga gonna try to build with you off the first rip.
That's not true.
What mentality? Pussy cannot change mentality.
Just because your pussy is fire. Just because your pussy is fire don't mean the nigga's gonna build with you.
Son.
Hold on.
And you want to know?
There's a lot of pussy that's fire that I left behind. Don't get it fucked up. I still think about them, but I left them behind. I can't take you where I'm going.
Maybe I'm just talking about myself.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about myself.
Can't take everybody with you.
I'm a Pisces. I'm a lover. When I pull up on a nigga and I'm putting that thing on you, nigga, we together.
You see
me.
But you see what I'm getting here.
You might be the third nigga in the row, but you and me.
But you see what I'm getting here, right? With both of y'all real quick, right?
Cause we on different levels. I be seeing your vision.
But y'all live
it's
both
just
of y'all.
The way you say it, be fucking me up.
Hold on. Both of y'all live two different lifestyles. Mm-hmm. Maybe y'all live similar lifestyles, but how y'all approach it is different, right? She loves hard. She wears her emotions on her sleeve. A person like her, she's gonna fuck a lot of broke niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not in it the way you're in it. She's not looking for the things, the material things that glitter the gold. She's gonna fuck the fat nigga in Atlanta who's gonna run out of money. You know, that's just what it. But you're not gonna put yourself in that position. You try to use your pussy as a tool, power. You believe that your pussy is...
So my pussy don't got power?
But
I don't feel like I use my pussy. I mean,
I'm not saying your pussy...
If
no.
pussy was a tool, it'll be the carrot in front of the horse.
But you do use your pussy as a tool.
She
doesn't believe that her pussy's a tool. Her pussy, listen, even though she praises her pussy, but at the end of the day, the way she uses her pussy is different from the way you use your pussy. You monetize your pussy without fucking men.
I want to use my pussy.
You do monetize your pussy.
That's what I
monetize my energy, my personality, my vibe, my mental.
Yeah, but your pussy still plays a role because a nigga think he can get that.
Because I have a pussy, a nigga is talking to me. That's his business. But I monetize my everything else because I could
you monetize yourself.
Right.
And the illusion. There's an illusion there too.
The illusion is in his head though, because I never said that from the gate.
But you built that illusion.
No, why? By looking how I look. So by being in the spaces I'm in. That's your problem if you think it's for sale.
So listen,
no one said that.
Now you're bringing me right into this conversation. When you deal with delusional niggas, what the fuck do you do?
What you mean?
Like delusional niggas that really think like, she gave me her pussy. I've been paying her bills.
She gave me her pussy.
She's not giving pussy.
All right, so there's a guy who comes to my club and he'll throw like a band when he come every time or whatever, and he'll deadass be like, he'll hit me up every day. Good morning. He'll be saying like, oh, I want to make you my wife and all this other stuff. You're a queen. No, like he'll always be like, call me his future wife, like be saying like all these fake things in his head. Like, is he delusional? Is he delusional? Is he playing into the fantasy? To you, it's real to him. It's not real to him because I'm not one to lie either. Like I'm here for the energy and everything, but I'm not gonna promise you a future that I'm not giving you. Like I don't want to get raped or killed. You know what I mean?
You're already promising it by giving him the time of day.
No.
Yo, let me give you an example. Yo, let me keep it a step.
What?
The entertainment could cause.
If a man can't be in the company of a woman without thinking that means that he's getting pussy, then you need to grow up.
So let me give you an example, and not to say that you don't have to speak on it if you don't want to, because this is how I look at it. The stripper that passed away, she had 1 million followers.
Mercedes.
Okay, I didn't
from
really
Houston?
know her personally.
I don't know.
Don't get killed.
So, do you feel like she kind of finessed the nigga the same way you did?
What you mean?
Like, just in general, like
she was finessing him.
I didn't tell him I love him. I didn't tell him I want to be with him. And
that's not finessing.
Did she fuck
finessing
him?
Is
I don't know if she fucked him.
Finessing.
I'm just saying, some way, somehow, he had access to you. So men have a lot of access to you. They might not be able to.
They don't have physical access.
Exactly, but they could access you. So
you're pretty much causing a lot of mental health issues for black men.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're doing out here.
I don't feel like you really consider
that's what you're doing. You're the reason why the rise in mental health issues in the community is because of you.
But you know
the illusion that you create.
But you want to know how many women have gotten killed that men do not have access to? So you're saying you're literally calling the man the victim because you're saying that he was.
No, I'm asking you. If
that you're basically calling the man the
females that be in the same situation as you,
but females
that leading niggas on to think that with mental, because that comes with the game.
No, those men that think that way, unless they're lied to, they already have a mental issue.
Like, because what are you looking at mental issues in a different way? You somebody that's delusional, they make their own lies.
And that's their own
delusion is your own lie.
That's their own mental issue.
Yo, you can touch a nigga like, hi, nice to meet you. In his head, oh my God, I gotta pursue her.
And then the same thing, a child could run past a guy, you know what I mean, respectfully.
But he's a pedophile, so you're comparing pedophiles to a man that you pursued?
No, if a man gets touched like this and he automatically there's something mentally.
Hold on. Let's listen. We're getting kind of crazy here, but I understand. Right. Hold on, I understand both parties here, but I understand what you're saying. Guys are already coming with their own.
But kids hold on. Kids are innocent.
Hold on.
What you're saying is you're basically victimizing women.
I'm not victimizing women.
I mean, you're saying that it's okay to
little kids don't wear thongs on the internet.
Hold on.
But wearing a thong and
pay my rent. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, but no. But what you're saying is
hold on.
What you're saying
that's
is
you're losing
what I'm not losing you. You lost me a long time ago because you're basically saying that.
But we're getting too off. I don't know what we're at right now. I don't know what we're talking about. Sounds like we belong on Dateline or MSNBC.
I didn't even coming at each other.
A lot of interviews you spoke on men being your business, or you see men as a business. What do you mean by that?
Well, I have an OnlyFans, obviously. I also work in a strip club. I'm a bartender. So, you know, my customers is men. Like, so yeah, that's how I make my money. That's a one way of how I make my money.
And, you know, you cleaned it up, but I felt like when I heard you say that, it made it seem like when you see men, you see income, you see opportunity, you see financial gain.
In the right setting. So if I'm at work and I'm in the strip club and I see men, yes, I'm hoping that you're not gonna just sit on the wall. You're coming here to throw money. You know what I mean? When I go into my OnlyFans, like, and people's tipping me and stuff, I expect to go on there and see money, you know, from these customers that are men. So yeah, in a way, depends on the setting that I'm in.
Do you think that affects you on real emotions, on meeting men that you really like?
No.
So the men that you date, do you see them as a business?
No.
What do you see them as?
I hope to build businesses with the men that I'm with. Like, that's, you know, the level that I'm on.
Did she see like I don't know who prepped you during the recess? I don't know, Remy's your publicist or something. Like the way you went out on Oprah, this is broke nigga frontin', okay? The way you answer these questions, like you got a DM about a check or something. But if that's if that's how you see it, that you separate your business side of things with men versus being in a relationship with them.
I mean, I still would like to be spoiled the same. I still feel like I expect a lot from a man that I choose to be with, you know, like I still want to be spoiled. I still want you to put me in a car because I'm your girl, like, you know what I mean? Like, I still want certain things, but I could reciprocate that. You get it?
You can also give.
Yeah. I'm a very giving person.
Okay. And how do you feel about that, Sin?
Oh, I feel her all the way.
Okay. All right.
Yo, whoever sold me this weed, no cap, give me a shout out because this weed is fire.
Another thing I want to talk to you about. I watched your interview on Adam 22.
No Jumper.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like the
shout out to No Jumper.
And you had the Sharp was on there, and y'all was going back and forth. And I understand his state of mind and his thinking.
I would say a man like him is a beta, because what man is gonna argue with a woman? You get what I mean? I just feel like I think the proper thing to do is with a woman when she's like incessant in what she's saying. You just okay her and do what you want to do anyway, or say what is meant to say anyway. You get what I mean? You just move forward, because you're not gonna sit there and rebuttal and go back and forth in a circle with a woman. Like, that's weird to me.
So a man arguing with you and disagreeing with you is weird?
It wasn't a disagreement. It was initially it was a disagreement, but then it became ignorant. It was just and it was disrespectful.
But honestly, I wasn't mad at him. I understood where he was coming from.
Where was he coming from? Can you help him?
Well, see, I'm a square lover. Okay, so when I'm a square lover, like, he's coming from a different place. Like, I don't know if he's a P or, you know, his lifestyle.
But what you understood of it, can you help me understand?
I feel like what he's trying to say is there is a cap, there's a ceiling to the lifestyle that you're trying to live.
Can I get my opinion?
Yeah, once I get this off. So I feel like Sharp meant, like, if you're trying to live this lifestyle, you can't be a half a hoe. So if you chasing men with money.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to say.
That's what he said.
He did say that you can't be a half a hoe.
But why?
But so he's trying to say is this: if you're trying to reach a level, right, in the game that you're in, right, you're trying to be the Michael Jordan and Steph Curry of this game, you're gonna have to fuck.
But I never.
No. That's what he's coming at it.
That's what he's saying.
Because he's taking the game very seriously. You think that you can get all these things from men, but it's gonna be a limitation how much you can get. Maybe you can get your cars. Maybe you can get your APs. He's coming from a perspective
of a pimp, of a woman. Well, he does no work at all, and the women go out, sell their pussy, and give him the money.
You don't do no work at all. You gotta drive to those hotels. You gotta sit outside. You really gotta sit in the next room. You gotta worry about if that girl gets beat up. You gotta worry if she gotta get
Trust
robbed.
me, I know. Like, you know,
so he's doing some work. So
pimp is a work.
But he's talking about getting money from other women's pussy
and giving it back to them so they could be designer down in a nice house, and more than likely probably in some type of car.
I don't know if he does that.
They might share.
I don't know
if he does that. But what I do know is that
research on him.
no, he doesn't do that. I got a little I did a little research, but I watched it. But
prostitutes. He does a good thing in LA.
But
I'm just letting you know.
But what the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even remember.
You saying something about Sharp that he don't even do the stuff that he talks about.
Well, I don't know. I've never heard of him. I don't know if he ever spoke about it. I never heard him say anything about him giving a car or a house or anything. But what I do know is pimps usually have women that sell their pussy and bring the money back to them. So of course he would say what I'm doing is wrong because I don't fuck niggas to get bread. I talk to men and they give me money.
I don't think that he's saying what you're doing is wrong. I think he's saying if you're gonna do it, then do it.
But you know what's crazy is that I've had people come to my bar and throw $5,000. I bet you he hasn't had a bitch, one man come to my bar and throw $5,000 and not touch me or nothing. I'm behind a bar.
That happens all the time. You're not the only female.
I'm sure he hasn't. I'm sure he hasn't. I'm sure he doesn't have one bitch that sold her pussy to one man one time for $5,000. You understand? So I don't know if maybe he has a ceiling. He probably needs several women to make $5,000. But I don't have a ceiling.
What is your goal in all this? Like, I feel like you're advocating a message to women, right? Mm-hmm. Empowerment. Mm-hmm. In sort of a sick way. Empowerment, like know what you have, and just because you have it, you don't have to use it.
I feel like especially while you're young, you know, your beauty, when you have this stuff while you're young, you need to use it to the full advantage because it's not going to be there when I'm 40 looks, and 45. Assets, that. It's not going to be there. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's important to maintain your mental, too. You want to be intelligent as well because you want to carry over. After your looks is done, you want to be able to boss that shit up all the way, you know? But I feel like while you're young, I feel like you should use what you got and get what you can.
So see how that message can get lost is because you have a special skill set, mm-hmm. right? Just because you're attractive and you have a nice body, not a lot of women is able to get stuff out of men the way you do.
Not true.
Not a lot of girls do what you do. A lot of girls can't. Hold on. A lot of girls can't get money from men without sleeping with them. Easily. Not a lot of girls can do what easily. You do. See, the game plan that you have.
If a man really wants you, he's going to show you. You know, that's why I say don't give up the pussy. I say a lot of things about like a rubber band, like giving and taking. Well,
there's some women that are delinquents. There's some women that want to fuck.
All right, so that's their
attractive
business.
Men, but still want to.
So then they better charge. If you just want to fuck, I don't know. You better be getting something out of it because you wearing out your spirit, like you wearing out your body. Like,
when was the last time you was in love?
I be in love.
How?
What you mean?
How do you fall in love? Like a person like you, because the sport that you play, I don't think it's with emotions. Like how do you even get into a position where you're vulnerable enough? I don't think you allow yourself to be vulnerable. So how do you fall in love?
I feel like that's not true. God. Like you're always.
No, that's not true. I'm very feminine. Like, you know.
So when was the last time you've been in love?
I be falling in love.
When was the last time you fell in love?
You know. You're gonna mess up my business.
Hold on. The person you fell in love with messed up your business?
No, you gonna mess up my business.
How? But how am I gonna?
What made you fall in love? Let's say that. What made you fall in love?
Money, of course. He wasn't broke.
Shut up.
A lot of like. I like a lot of attention, affection, like someone who's like gonna, you know, be like all over me.
So personality-wise, like, do you go for humor, like a man who's a chef, a man who rubs your feet? Like,
I don't mind a man who's gonna cook for me. But I do like a man who I could trust, who knows how to lead me. I like a man who knows how to lead other people. I like.
You like alpha men, high value men.
I don't know. Y'all be calling alpha men different than what.
What's your definition of an alpha male?
I think an alpha male is a gentleman. He know how to get money. He know how to feed other people. He's confident within himself and his ability to, you know, grow within the world, which you need money for that. You know what I mean? Period. And yeah.
Did you see the clip with Jeff Bezos and his wife and the actor Leonardo DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm,
Did you see that
you
clip?
Sent me the clip. Mm-hmm.
I sent you the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that Jeff Bezos is still an alpha male after watching that video? Even though he earns a lot of money and he helps a lot of people
feel like
gain money?
I just feel like when you have like this hood or low level mentality, you think like
just say my name.
Everything. No, even myself, I come from this space. You know, it's the whole New York.
You're sending shots. Okay.
What does that mean?
It's like because you're not open minded, and because there's a ceiling to where we think
low level
mentality. Most toxic masculine people, you know, a lot of people from New York, like you know what I mean? It's a lot of people that I'm around. Everything is whole shit. Like a girl could be in a thong taking a picture as soon as she posts it on Instagram.
People. It's very ignorant, lack of knowledge.
Yeah, low level. Like you're not that, you know.
So what about those people?
I just feel like they think everything is like beta, like everything is beta, you know what I mean? And to them, alpha is like how you look and how strong you look and your strength and the face that you put forth, when that's not what an alpha is.
But see, I'm gonna tell you what an alpha is, because first of all, you're not a male, so you can't tell me what an alpha male is being a female.
That doesn't make sense.
I can't
alpha male.
I can't tell
female.
You what a feminist is.
You can't.
I by looking at the definition.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
By looking at the definition, but I can't. I don't know the women emotion like that. I really don't. I know how women display them, but I really.
But you know what it looks like.
I know what it. Yeah, if they display them.
So you know what a feminist look like versus someone who may have more views that are toxic, masculine, and maybe not as. I'm
not gonna get too deep in that topic, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to pull out my intellect like that.
But that's the same thing as a
no, because you say.
If we're getting into definitions, we already know definitions.
A feminist is more than just a look, though. It's more their standard and values and what they believe in.
Based on how they carry themselves and how they
exactly.
Chappelle said it's a man that believes in women's rights.
So when I think about a feminist, I think a person who's highly independent and is not dependent on men and stuff like that. Anyways, when I think about an alpha male, and I bring up Jeff Bezos to you, is to say that I don't believe that he's an alpha male, even though he makes a lot of money and he helps people earn a lot of money and he provides for people. Because the way he displayed his emotions from that little clip I sent you. See, our alpha male is more than just having money. You can have money and not be an alpha male.
And be a loser.
A loser that
and not be a wolf.
Alpha, you could be a loser as an alpha too.
Listen. And you can't compare. You can't even use alpha and loser in the same sentence, because you can't be a loser.
I need to see these alpha males that you're talking about.
You can't. You're looking at them, but you can't be a loser. You can't. No. You can't be a loser and be an alpha male. And the reason why the reason why Jeff Bezos.
So you pay and feed families and come up with unmemorable things, and you're what?
This is where finances, loyalty, moral, real nigga shit step in. This is where
finances is real nigga shit. If you're a bum, you're not a real nigga. If you're a bum, you're not an alpha. If you're a bum, you're not a man.
Robbers and all these bum ass niggas could still be alphas because they are real niggas.
A real nigga don't make you an alpha. Just that don't make that make you angry. That make you hurt.
It's 70% of the fucking definition, my nigga.
No, and that's the hood mentality.
So you're a snitch, but you get money, but you an alpha.
Wait, what? But you
can't be a snitching.
I'm just saying. That's what we're saying.
Wait, so you telling me that there's no snitches? That's niggas that's real niggas. Like they really gangster. They really bout it.
You know exactly what we're saying.
That doesn't make sense.
There's no snitches that's real niggas. That's what we're saying.
There's niggas it was in a mafia that they snitch and they was really killing people.
Hold on. Listen, let me say this.
That's that. It's the ceiling.
Blue. Let me say this, right?
No, I'm saying one got nothing to do with the other.
Hold on. I disagree with you. Let me tell you this, right? You can't. There's certain things that you do in life that takes away from your alpha male credibility. Maybe you was moving like an alpha male.
You're talking about street stuff.
Hold on. I'm talking about in life, period. In life, period. Fuck. Let's not compare. Just because I feel like every time something is negative, you compare it to the streets.
Because
Or you downgrade it.
It's just dumb.
Just because hold on. Because you think it's dumb.
Moral.
Because at the end of the day, you believe that me looking at
But moral has nothing to do with beta or alpha either.
Hold on, morality
because I know alpha males that are their morals are whack as fuck.
If you're not moral, you're not.
And if to a certain degree, robbers cannot be alpha. You're saying
hold on. To a certain degree, hold on. To a certain degree.
That's what you're saying. You're really comparing.
It's the ceiling.
You're comparing a snitch.
What you're saying makes zero sense. It's not educated.
To a real nigga.
But to a certain degree, right? You're correct, right? Because sometimes alpha males, they don't have morality. To a certain degree. The reason why I say that, because for you to even be an alpha male, there's certain things that you did to be an alpha male.
Toxic masculinity.
I'm telling on. Let me just get my shit off.
Robbers have morals sometimes. Snitches don't have morals at all. If you gonna snitch at me, you have no morals. Robbers might not rob their friends, but they'll rob the plug down the street. I'm not gonna rob D-Mall. But I'll go down the street and be like,
but your morals is off, so then that means with based on what you're saying,
I ain't snitching on either one.
Based on what you're saying, you wouldn't be considered an alpha. Based on what you're saying.
No, what I'm trying to say is this, right? Alpha males, I'm not gonna compare morality, because sometimes being an alpha, you lose your morality being an alpha. There's certain things that you do. There's a lot of alpha males to get in a position that they're in. They did some greaseball shit. Let's be honest. P. Diddy is considered alpha male. 50 Cent, all these guys done did some Jay-Z.
I'm sure there's what you would consider betas
I'm just saying
greaseball shit to get where they at too.
But that's why I'm agreeing with you as a fact that morality, I'm not really equating morality with being an alpha male, because sometimes a lot of alpha male lose their morality trying to be an alpha male. So I agree
to be an alpha male.
Well, I'm saying being an alpha.
In the pursuit of being one,
in the pursuit, she with that online college helps you out a lot. In the pursuit of being an alpha male, in the pursuit of being an alpha male, sometimes you lose your morality. That's what I'm trying to say. With Jeff Bezos, all I'm saying is, all that you're saying about being an alpha male, what makes you alpha male is correct. But at the end of the day, you gotta be able to control your emotions being an alpha male. And Jeff Bezos did not control his emotions like an alpha male. He displayed them, because I know his weaknesses, and I'm at BNF and I'm a broke nigga front, and I already know all I gotta do is attack his bitch or whatever, and he might feel a way about that.
But even
as an alpha male, you should never display that in public.
But even on the chessboard, the queen is the strongest piece. To get to the king, you just take the queen out.
But but at the end of the day, you should know that.
So that's how life is.
You shouldn't listen.
Everyone should
as
know
a man,
that. It doesn't have to do it. You know.
But listen, even if I feel a way about my queen, and I feel strongly about my queen, I'm gonna display that in private. But the world's not gonna know. If they speak negatively about my queen, I'm gonna respond, or it's gonna make me feel a type of way. They're gonna say her name because they know it's gonna hurt me. The other side's not supposed to know that. You're never supposed to let them know that. That's your weakness.
So just based on that one trait, that
takes away from it. Because you gotta be able to control your emotions in public. You have to.
That's like saying I'm saying if you broke and you a bum and you know how to get bread, it takes away from your alpha. Like, to me, you're a bitch. You don't really know what you should know as a man in this world, which should be simple math if you pay attention to your manhood and just, you know.
Wow.
Certain things just go over your head.
I feel like we all been broke before, so I guess I've been a bitch before. From your definition,
I'm still a bitch.
Because if you're
you were on the pursuit. You're on the pursuit of your alphaness.
Hold on. So because your definition of a man who is broke, he's a bitch. In
the moment when you broke, you a child, you a boy.
But nobody. But hold on. But certain people besides trust funds, baby. Not a lot of people came from money.
You don't have to come from money I didn't come from money. I know how to get money. I've been.
But there's a point in your time where you didn't have nothing.
I mean, I think when I always knew how to get money. Like, I had my own crib when I was like 17.
See,
I always knew how to get money. Like, that was never like I always.
There's a lot of things you say that I agree with, but you give money too much value. Like, money loses value all the time. You know that, right?
But yeah, without money.
No, but you know, money. The dollar is not even as powerful that it used to be.
But it is
money
very
loses
powerful,
value.
I'm sure everybody in this room wants and needs money every single day.
I understand that, but with that mindset,
for the rest of their life, they're gonna need money until they die. Everyone living, every single person.
But there's a lot of things that's more important than money, though.
Of course,
we can't live our life based on money. We can't judge people based on money. Just because a guy has less, that means I'm gonna have less respect for him. That means that his words or opinion does not matter.
No.
So when you define men who are broke as bitches, that it makes it seem like
when
their
you define
opinion,
men who take care of women as betas or who spend their money on women as betas, I just feel like, why are men so mad that women get money from, like, I just don't understand that. I don't understand
it's just how
it.
you perceive those men, or how you perceive love, or just how you perceive anything you say, bro. Like,
I don't think money's everything.
I'm gonna keep it actually. It's not even about you. This is what I get from this. At the end of the day, I respect you as a woman. I respect your hustle. I respect the jokes. It's just the message you put out there. You're a female that believes in love. You want to be loved one day.
I don't put a bad message out there.
You do.
I tell women not to fuck. I tell women to be, you know what I mean?
The only message I feel that you say that I disagree with is how you make money like so powerful,
attractive,
and yo, everybody here does shit for money. Like,
we
what?
do, but
it don't make sense.
We do, but money. I'm not. Hold on, but there's a lot of things that I passed up. And
me too.
Because I'm not chasing the money, so the money to me is not important. Because I've been broke before.
Me
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
I've been offered money
I've been
to
broke.
do things I would never do for
I
no
grew up
amount.
broke. I know how it is to be poor. So there's no value in money to me.
Mm-hmm.
There's rich niggas that die every day.
How about value in like freedom,
health, relationships?
You need money
personal
for
contact,
true freedom.
Not necessarily.
No, you don't.
No, you know, freedom is really knowledge.
You wake up every day literally for free. Niggas is
but I make money. Yeah, I get money. That's how I'm able to live that.
What you do.
So this is what I'm gonna say. I hope that you never run out of money, because we
I know how to get it. I know how to get it.
Because we gonna disagree. I respect your thought. I respect your thought process, even though I disagree with you on how you value money, because I feel like the money aspect, you can lose yourself chasing money, because I don't think you believe in real personal interaction. Like, I get it, you're a Capricorn, you're a hustler, you're a hustler, you're a go-getter. You know what I'm saying, you believe in yourself. We don't ask for nothing, we go get it, you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree for you. But I feel like as a Capricorn, we value real relationships. We're real people, and we know it's fake and we know it's real. And money, to me, it's here today. It can be gone tomorrow.
But you're gonna need it. But you're gonna need it forever.
But it's something that I don't feel like holds real value. It doesn't hold real for me personally.
I don't know. You better fix the manifestations with them words, boy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
We live a real life. Everybody lives a real life. You could be a CEO. I done seen white niggas in CEO positions go sit in jail and really, Steve Jobs couldn't buy health. So that's my
like for example, right? Not to even go back.
Freeze his body.
You know what I could say, right?
To your knowledge.
You know what I could say, right? Jeff Bezos, right? He's defined by money. Right, before I end this show, because we've been dragging on, Jeff Bezos to me is defined by money, right? Without money, we don't even know who he is. He's not even relevant without having his money, right? So if Jeff Bezos go broke tomorrow, I don't even think he can be Jeff Bezos.
But didn't he come? What did he come up with?
I'm just saying Amazon. I'm saying I don't.
This is a man who built a company from the garage.
And if it's taken and if he lost it all,
he can get it again.
I'm not saying he probably. I'm not saying he can't get it. I don't. A guy like that. I think a guy like that can't walk in the same room and feel like he's Jeff Bezos if he's negative 100 or billion mil, whatever he's worth. But a guy like Big Meech, can lose it all and still walk in that room and still be Big Meech.
Wait. But Big Meech is putting on that face that you was talking about, that you would put on for your wife. That's what Big Meech is putting on. He's not showing you what he really feel. Jeff Bezos, I would consider. You lost $100 billion, you gonna feel just how Jeff Bezos gonna feel. But you probably gonna act like Big Meech and not show it on the outside.
That's what makes you an alpha male.
What? That don't make sense to me.
Listen. Because you know why? The money doesn't make you. Like, Big Meech can still walk in this room today and not have $1 to his name and still be Big Meech. There's certain niggas who can't.
But on the inside, you don't know what he's thinking or feeling because you said that would be a alpha. That would be the trait.
But listen, but I'm saying he's still an alpha male because if the money doesn't define you, even in jail today,
just because you can't see that it don't define him. People go through things every day that you would never know or see on their face. That don't mean that they not going through it.
Agree to disagree. Disagree. But I just feel like there's certain niggas, right, who can lose it all today and walk in the same room and still be that same person. And there's a lot of niggas once they lose it. There's a lot of niggas who lost it. There's a lot of niggas who lost it all can't come outside.
For Kim Kardashian, do you think Yeezy's a alpha or a beta?
I won't alpha because
I won't call him.
He don't give a fuck.
Look at all these pictures
of her and fucking. And what's that?
He do care.
I don't think Kanye West. I don't think Kanye West can be an alpha male to me.
Okay, I was curious.
I don't think Kanye West can be an alpha male to me because
he has mental issues.
Not only that, because the way he displays his emotions. And he's bipolar, and he says something today, and he says the next tomorrow.
Most alpha men are fucking mental, from my fucking experience. The one.
see, like,
and it's toxic masculinity.
You see, we're gonna agree, like a guy like Jay-Z. He's an alpha male. You never know what he's thinking. You don't know what he's doing.
But a man like Jay-Z is
down, or how he feels.
That has nothing to do with alpha. That has to do
with
a
characteristic.
That's him. That's his morals. That's his character. That's who he is.
Like they both billionaires.
A beta know how to get bread. I mean, alpha know how to get bread.
They both know how to get bread.
I don't know. I don't feel like betas know how to get bread. I feel like betas is that y'all be with bitch.
So let me say this.
Regardless how you act on the outside.
What do you have going on? What's next for you? What's your plans?
So I have a podcast on No Jumper. Thank you to Adam22. So yeah, we start filming that next week. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be like a girl show. We're gonna talk about everything girls, sex, finessing, all of that. So that's what I have coming up within the next few weeks.
What's up with the I saw you have a underground sugar daddy.
No, we're not doing that.
No.
What happened?
Forward to that.
Niggas went broke after
pandemic, right?
Yeah, after pandemic.
R.I.P.
After the pandemic.
You should no cap.
You got finessed.
You stupid.
Side Talk New York.
That what?
You never saw that Side Talk New York?
No, what's that?
They be catching mad right.
And before we get off the air, I appreciate you coming down here.
Thank you guys for having me.
It was a great interview.
It was.
I respect the way you think.
My fucking feathers.
I respect your mentality and how you think. Get it how you get it. I hope everything works out for you. But my final question before we leave BNF Podcast: you never fucked a broke nigga?
No.
In your life?
When I was like 15.
You a fucking lie.
When you was 15. So the nigga you had a kid with was broke?
No.
He had money. But besides that, only one time in your life you fucked a broke nigga.
Did you ever fuck a broke bitch?
Every day. What are you talking about?
And that right there is broke and frontin'.
Every day. And I love it there.
And that's the alpha thing to do.
If she's with me, she don't need no money. Because I'm an alpha male.
Exactly. That's that toxic masculinity.
If I'm rich, you're rich.
It was a vibe, you guys.
It was a vibe, Jazz.
Thank you, guys.
You ruffle my fucking feathers. And females to walk through and ruffle.
And let's give Jazz a hand clap.